уважаеми зрители! Аз съм Майя Димитрова, до мен е колегата Даниел Любомиров и днес в гостът на Спортал имаме честта да посрещнем един от най-успешните баскетболни треньори, Димитрис Итудис. Казвам добре дошъл и много се радвам, че днес сте в нашето студио.
Thank you for having me. Good morning to everybody, because I pretty much understand Bulgarian. There are a lot of similarities with the Serbian language. You know that I speak Serbo-Croatian. So thank you for having me over here. It's a pleasure to be in your studio, and the tour that you gave me is great. Also the green touches are nice, the trees inside, so you show a little bit more of, let's say, touches with the environment and the plants. This is great.
АПОЕЛ, отбора, който водите, ще играе мачовете си в България, поне на този етап. Такава информацията. Надяваме се всичко тази сделка да се финализира. Казвате, че разбирате до някаква степен български. Да очакваме ли в края на престоя ви тук да си говорим в следващото ни интервю на български?
Okay. First of all, we're here because of that. I need to open our conversation over here to say a big thank you to Minister of Sport, Mr. Ivan Peshev, and his staff. In general, the mayor of the city, obviously the Federation of Bulgaria, on the name of Filip Videnov as a CEO, and obviously Niki Rashkov and his actually company Eurospeed, that are running the process together with our management and Hapoel Tel Aviv management. And yes, we are in the process, even though the process needs to be speed up a little bit because there are many things to be done. But the fact that the Minister of Sports, Mr. Peshev, went out public and show his interest and support, full support to gave the green light to the administration and to the leadership of the gym of 4As to reconstruct all this stuff. And pretty much actually this is going to be the renovation and a revolution of unite the sport again, having the possibility for many tourists to visit Sofia, basketball tourists, but also in general tourists to visit Sofia and also to watch basketball games. And to renovate the gym, which I witnessed over here on the last game that Georgi Mladenov was playing. We were over here with Panathinaikos in 2011. So all this, I'm sorry that I extend my talk, but it's very important to mention the support we have from the government. And this is very important. It makes us even more, it motivates us more that we represent also a part of history of Sofia in general and in sports.
Сега пристигнахте в България. Как се чувствате тук? Усещате ли София като ваш дом за следващите месеци?
I think that the public over here is well aware that I have a deep connection and long friendship with Tito Papazov and his family, Margi and his adorable two sons. Actually, me and Željko, we became godfathers, and we baptized both, and Sasha and Dimitar Željko. And this long relation lasts for years, since 1999, so it's been now 26 years that we know each other. We share a lot of great moments, and that's one part. The other part is a business part. That I think that the gym, the arena, the 4-8 arena, includes and actually has the capacity and has the potential to host EuroLeague games and to actually attract more the fans of Sofia. Not only, actually, allow me, last night I talked with Mr. Ofer Yanai, and he asked me to quote him because he mentioned that he invites on all derbies. For instance, when we're going to play against Partizan, he invites the Red Star fans. When we're going to play against Red Star, he invites the Partizan fans. When we're going to play against Panathinaikos, he invites Olympiacos fans. And when we play against Olympiacos, he invites Panathinaikos fans. As a joke, he said that, but it's a great invitation. We're gonna have a great games over here, not only with those four teams that I mentioned. EuroLeague, every game matters. You know, we need to be focused on our job. I have to mention again, and it is a direct message or indirect message, we need to speed up the process. The gym needs to be ready at the end of August, where the players are going to arrive to go through the medical, and we need all the facilities to go for it. The construction is there, the potential is there. Now we need to speed up a little bit this process in order to have everything ready and to start practicing. Because for us, the limited time we have to practice, and it is limited time, the 35 days allowed as a EuroLeague team to practice with the players, it's, you know, we need all the days to spend on practice. In the other hand, on your direct question, Sofia is always welcoming us since, as I said, 1999 and before that. So I have no doubt that the hospitality is going to be here. A lot of my friends, Greek friends, that will come to watch games for sure. Many of them from Thessaloniki or Chalkidiki or from Athens or all over Greece. One thing before your next question, which we have to open, and it comes to my mind, and I had a doubt, should I get into this road or not? It is that my roots are coming from the territory of Bulgaria now. And my grandfather passed at the age of when he was 83, but he was talking fluently Bulgarian, and he went to school until when he was 9 years old. This is when he left, and pretty much when I started studying in Zagreb, the Serbo-Croatian, we were communicating in language. He was talking Bulgarian, I was talking Serbo-Croatian, so we exchanging, you know, like hvala in Serbian is blagodaru, or merci, like you saying now, or many other, you know, leka noć or laku noć, or you know, like we were like playing games with my grandfather, Dimitris, late my grandfather. So there is a lot of relations and a lot of roots coming from my family and my father's family and my grandfather's family from Bulgaria. So, you know, there's a lot of connection out there. So probably the karma says, you know, to do something special over here in order to, and especially it is the fact that Hapoel Tel Aviv and Ofri Yanai, Gili Ranan and Miki Malka, the three owners, they support this project, and they support this project very, being very motivated. We are happy that we have the support of government, as I mentioned before. We do not forget that we are Israeli team, and our fan base, Hapoel Tel Aviv fans, they cannot be in numbers that we wanted to be over here, but we hope that this will be a period of 10 months that we're going to play over here, that they're going to witness that the efforts are there from the team, from the coaching staff and from the management to do the best possible results.
С оглед на ситуацията в Израел ви се налага през последните вече втора година да играете мачовете си тук в България. Как се отразява това вътре на отбора, на самите играчи?
Well, it was not easy to play away from your home because the fan base are really motivated. They like the team. We like them, the way they support the team. But you know, we played in Samokov, and we actually stayed in Borovets, another great touristic destination. Exactly. And you know, we felt home when we reached the semi-final against Valencia. It was a filled gym. The Samokov Arena was filled with a red color. So we felt at home, and we really make them proud and happy, qualify to the finals and actually win the Euro Cup and win the one spot in the EuroLeague competition. So it is tough, but given the circumstances and given the geopolitical situation, we've been forced to play elsewhere, and I believe that it was not a second doubt. We had several destinations to pick. I think that Bulgaria in general and now Sofia will work with us on what we have, you know, dreamed for our club.
Чисто като треньор, липсваше ли ви Евролигата през последната година, през последния сезон?
I didn't have time to think about missing EuroLeague. You know, as I miss the action, obviously, but I miss also the rest. So I took a decision to rest that summer. But my agent and the agency was getting some calls from several EuroLeague teams, and I met Mr. Yanai in Final Four in Berlin. We have talked about the process, the project, and everything. And actually, his motivation and his dream, in general. Mr. Hinas traveled to approach me, and we talked a lot. The general manager of the team. So we talked extensively about the project, about the circumstances, about the situation, and they convinced me that this is a project to last for years. And this is a message to our fans. You know, now together with Ofri and I is Gili Ranan and Miki Malka, another two great entrepreneurs, together with Mr. Yanai, that they see the future of Hapoel Tel Aviv, building the new arena, bringing some more names in general, people, professionals that in different areas where they can assist the club to evolve. And what we are asking, actually, and we did ask already, is to have a long relation with EuroLeague, starting with this year that we gain our spot through the results, winning the Eurocup, but also a 3-year project which will actually make the club to have a bigger plans and sustainability because we're going to be over there for a long term. So you see, the moves we do in the basketball market are significant, but we want to say to EuroLeague vocally and not only that we want to be a partner in this project because Ofri and I has, together with the other two, as I mentioned, with Gili and Miki, a project for basketball in general. And such exceptional individuals in their fields needs to be heard when they have to say something about the development of basketball in general.
В този ред на мисли, къде виждате мястото на Апоел Тел Авив в Евролигата и с какви цели и амбиции влизате през този сезон?
Let's put the things from the beginning. We're new in this ecosystem in EuroLeague. We're very proud that we made it happen. But we have 9 new additions, and we're new in this EuroLeague format, which has been changed, adding 2 more teams. From 18, we go to 20 teams. Why I'm saying this is that the needs and the competition, actually, the needs of the game and the competition demands are even higher and higher. We have brought players with experience, with experience and tons of experience, actually, and youth. We try to manage this, and this is now where it comes the thing where I just started with, and the importance of having the gym ready, the importance of having everybody healthy, because all these players we add, fortunately or unfortunately at the same time, they have obligation with national teams, Israeli players, Vasa Micic, Bruno Caboclo, Odiase, and Ish Wainwright. They do have obligation with their national teams. And why I mention this is like the preseason is important to build the right chemistry, besides the X and O's, which are very important. But we will not have everybody together. So when we will see the team in full roster, and when we will see the team playing, then I'm going to be open to discuss any possible targets also, whatever. We, as a club, everybody from each position, starting from the ownership and the movements we did and the additions we have, obviously we show that we have expectations, but at the same time we have a pure knowledge of what the competition demands out there. So let's start building the team. Let's actually become a team. We're still not there. What we have had last year, and it was evidently, and I mentioned it many times, it was a healthy locker room, where the players, they really felt and for each other, they cover each other, and they really had clear goals and a great camaraderie. Right now, it's impossible to talk about that because we have individuals, great individuals, with tons of experience, as I said, with youth enthusiasm, but we need to marry that. And this is my job and coaching staff job. So this will take time because EuroLeague is brutal, but at the same time, we build a team that has ambition and knowledge to go through this. We want to have also a health, mind and body, and then we can talk more. I'm realistic saying all this. You know, we have a great brand names out there. Yeah. Panathinaikos, Olympiacos, Real Madrid, Barcelona, Milano, Monaco, Partizan, Red Star, Efes, Fenerbahce. Fenerbahce is the defending champion, a great team, fan base. So we have like a great brand names out there. That doesn't mean that we don't have a potential or the ambition to become something and to make a statement out there with our performance. But starting competing with such brand names, we need to get punches, we need to learn from that process and at the same time build something healthy.
Например, вие сте така, като погледнем състава на Апоел, първото нещо, което виждаме, голямото име на Мицич се откроява като голямата звезда на този етап в селекцията на Апоел. Може ли да ни кажете колко трудно беше да го привлечете, защото към него имаше интерес от много други отбори и колко време ви отне всъщност?
It was not easy, but we're happy that now Vasa is with us. We pretty much started, when I signed late November, I traveled to Tel Aviv to start my duties with the team. And pretty much I sat down with the management and Mr. Yanai, and we talked about the possibility of how to build the next years and some significant players or names that they might join this process. And Vasa was one of them. So we started contacting him from December. You know, it was a long process because Vasa wanted to make clear for the whole Europe that he's coming back from NBA and he wants to go to a powerhouse or to a project that will give him, besides the financial coverage, also the potential and the dream in terms of developing something new. Pretty much there are similarities in what I witnessed, and I chose Hapoel Tel Aviv instead of going to a well-established brand name to try, together with my assistant coaches, together with the management, together obviously with the ownership, to create something great. And we did accomplish this on the first year in EuroCup. Vasa also sees this potential, bringing Hapoel Tel Aviv among great teams that I just mentioned. They already got, you know, I mentioned probably 10 of them, and 8 only they're going to the playoff. That's another discussion, though, we can open as also with my, let's say, position as the president of the EuroLeague Head Coaches Board, how the competition format can change and be more, let's say, attractive for more teams. So Vasa sees that in the potential of, you know, growing together with Hapoel Tel Aviv, and that shows how challenging is for him, and how also with his statements and with private talks we had, that he wants to put himself, his knowledge, his talent, and his work ethic together with the rest in order to build the best possible team, because this is a synergy and this is a team sport. It's good to have great individuals that at the end of the day they can bring something on the table, but we need to have a great synergy. And in order to have a great synergy, we need the chemistry. And in order to have chemistry, we need more practices. And in order to have practices, we need the gym ready. So it's a chain of things.
What is the
Bruno?
situation
Yes.
with Bruno Caboclo? There was speculation about him for interest from Olympiacos. What is the situation
well,
with him?
I'm not here to answer on speculations. You know, if I'm, you know, if I'm gonna answer to speculations, then we're gonna be lost in translation for sure. You're not gonna even. Your translation is not gonna help at all. So I wanted to talk about another thing, if you allow me. The club, the management of the club, and the ownership of the club had moved really quick, and made a great additions in the name of Oturu, Elijah Bryant, Malcolm, you know, Odiase, and Jones, Ennis, players that we renew the contract of Antonio Blackney. We have brought back Motley. We have brought back Madar. So the management is keep working, and pretty much the fans of Hapoel Tel Aviv recognize that and understand that they slip tight in terms of having on the head of the club people that they have visionaries. They have a vision of how they're going to build a great brand name out there throughout the years with the infrastructure and everything which I mentioned. But at the same time, the management has ears and eyes open in order to make concrete moves and sacrifices from the side of the owners in order to bring great names, which I just mentioned. I hope I didn't forget some of those 9 that we have mentioned. So this is important. Now about Bruno. Bruno is a part of our club, and we're happy that Bruno is with us. So rumors, things are happening during the season, like, and I understand the interest of the journalists to make stories, create stories, or stories coming out because I don't know, one agent says something, the other says something. I know that you know, we have Bruno under the contract as we have the other that I mentioned, and we try to see where this goes and how these individuals can become one. The moves that the club does with the management and the job it does behind the cameras is significant. That's I want to say that it's a structure and is a chain of command that, you know, works behind the scenes in order to bring all these results to the light. One more thing that I forgot to mention is very significant is the fact that we brought Segev, and also we renewed the contract of Timur Bar, our captain. So, you know, there are so many moves we have done. So I pretty much I don't want to neglect any small detail that it helps the progress and it helps the evolvement of this club.
Апоел ще срещне тук в София и отбора на Олимпиакос с българската баскетболна звезда Александър Везенков. За феновете тук в България това е най-чакания матч. Смятате ли, че наистина това ще бъде така матча с най-сериозна атмосфера в залата?
Sasha is a great player. Bulgaria is very happy to have him in the national team, and Olympiacos, of course, is very happy. And he's happy to play for Bulgarian national team and also for Olympiacos. He's an exceptional player, a player that, you know, doesn't need to dribble the ball, but he can move very well without the ball. He can dribble, he can rebound, shoot the ball well, and is a great teammate for sure. Actually, Sasha was one of the players that when I was in the national team of Greece, I contacted him to see the potential of being a part of this project, because Sasha and his father actually they have a history and they have a story with Cyprus and possibly to be in the national team of Greece, but he decided to be in Bulgaria, and as I said, so Bulgaria is happy to have Sasha, and Sasha is happy to play for Bulgaria, for his country. So it's going to be a special game, but we want to win against. I know that the crowd will be, you know, supporting Sasha, and will be probably a lot of fans of Olympiacos and also Panathinaikos or the other two teams that they're close by, so they can really travel over here and witness the game. But we want to be focused how to try to reduce his creativity and his scoring. We will try. It's not going to be easy.
For sure. В България има много фенове също така и на сръбските грандове, Партизани, Цървена звезда. Атмосферата и на тези мачове със сигурност ще бъде страхотна. В Цървена звезда пък играе друг български национал, американец с български паспорт, Коди Милър Макинтайр. Какво мислите за него като играч и очаквате ли в тези мачове наистина, както споменах преди това, страхотна атмосфера и колко ви мотивира това, когато и вас, и играчите, когато залата е с такива условия пълна?
Well, the motivation is there, regardless of the name or the nationality. Is good that Cody is playing for the national team of Bulgaria. He probably is going to see a lot of friends over here, but you know it's important that he's a significant piece of Red Star. And as you said, Red Star and Partizan, they have a lot of fans over here, so I'm expecting that the gym will be filled. I hope we're going to have also our fans coming from Israel, traveling from all over, because there are many Hapoel fans around the world as well, around the globe and around Europe. So we expect them to come over here. It's going to be interesting. So that's another great destination to come and to visit Sofia and to be part of the game. Because yesterday I met two students at the hotel, and they were keep asking me like, "Are we going to be allowed to come to the games?" I said, "Why are you not allowed to come to the games?" And he says, "We heard that it's going to be like closed doors." I said, "No, it's going to be open doors for everybody. So it's a direct message for everybody to come and watch." So thank you for giving me the opportunity to actually call the fans and to watch and witness great EuroLeague games.
Предлагам да завършим нашето интервю с един малко по-забавен въпрос. Сега като играете Апоел Тел Авив, когато се изправи срещу Партизан, Тити Папазов, за кой отбор ще бъде?
You have to ask Titi about this. I don't know. It's going to be tough. He's going to go with a winner.
Предстои Евробаскет, Гърция с един солиден отбор в тази надпревара. Какви са шансовете на националния отбор на южната ни съседка да вдигне така титул?
I've seen yesterday, if I'm not mistaken, the calls of the coach. So Billy called the players. We have some significant players not joining the national team for personal reasons, but still the fact that national team has a good core of the players. If they're all healthy, we do have potential. I knock to the wood to be healthy and to have a good preseason camp, and after that, I think that we are among the teams that can go a long way to this Eurobasket. I wish, I hope, and I cheer for that. So I'll be going over there to watch some friendly games in Cyprus. It's a great tournament to watch. I think that they're going to be Serbia against Greece and Israel also against Cyprus. So we're going to have an opportunity to go and visit and watch some of our players.
Благодаря ви много, че бяхте наш гост. Пожелавам ви успех през този сезон в Евролигата. Надявам се, че отново ще се видим тук в нашето студио. Добре дошли сте всеки път, когато пожелаете. Благодаря ви отново за тази възможност да разговаряме с вас.
Благодаря вам. So thank you so much for having me for this conversation. I hope you're gonna help us as well to grow out there and to invite more fans and to help us on this process, which is not easy. We're moving abroad, but we feel this hospitality, so we thank you as well.
Уважаеми зрители, благодарим ви, че бяхте с нас.